Alright, so I spent several hours up at Menards today getting all kinds of little fittings. Mostly PEX tools, or PEX fittings. As you can see, here's some couplings, some T's, here's some elbows. These are 3/4 inch PEX to 1 inch female. These are going to be used for a UV light connection, which I'll explain that here in a little bit. So here's copper fittings. And then a bunch of galvanized piping, which I'll explain all this here in a moment, what all this is and what it's for. A couple of stainless steel couplings. Those are going to be for the water filtration unit that I'm buying. It needs, I don't know if the system comes with couplings between each housing or not. It doesn't say in the listing, so I decided to buy some stainless steel ones anyway. So, and then some brass 3/4 inch PEX shutoff valves. I honestly don't know how many I'm going to need, but I kind of told I need at least 3 or 4 of them, so I bought an extra one just in case. See, some Blue Monster pipe thread, because it's supposedly really nice and thick and better than your standard little white stuff. So, let's see. Also got myself a little drinking water faucet, and I had to buy an extra little PEX piece or whatever that would connect to this. Let's see, I got the crimp tool, 3/4 inch and 1 inch. Oh no, my bad. 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch coupling tool. That's what snaps these couplings on the end of the PEX fittings. Let's see, some male threaded adapters, which is this right here. So I'll show you what that is here in a moment. A really cheapo PEX tubing cutter. This was like $4 or $5. I didn't think it was necessary to spend like, I think the next cheapest one was like $13 or $14 for like a little hand crimp thing. I'm not doing a whole lot of cutting, so. And then a little 1/10 horsepower, 1/10 horsepower transfer pump by Drummond. I got this up at Harbor Freight for $65. It does 320 gallons per hour, which, you know, plenty good. So, anyway, to make all this work, I guess we'll start over here with the pump really quick, since we were just talking about that. Oh, this is designed for a garden hose. And I was trying to figure out how I can run direct PEX right into this. And they actually had all the pieces for it right away. This is a brass garden hose connector. It goes down to a 3/4 inch threaded pipe. So that just connects right onto there. And then that's what these little male threaded pieces are for. This is a 3/4 inch male threaded down to 3/4 inch PEX connector. And then that just goes right into there, and then I can connect PEX right off of here. And then I can do the exact same for the other side. So, right there. One of these. So I have in and out feed direct through PEX. So I'm going to use this little pump for pumping water out of my storage tank. This will probably, I haven't decided if I'm going to put this before or after the filtration system, but it's primarily to pump water for my tankless water heater because it needs a specific amount of water pressure to work. And I've decided not to skimp on a shower. You know, I want a nice high pressure shower experience, you know. So anyway, I also wanted nice fresh clean drinking water too. That's why I decided to go with all this craziness. So this little drinking water faucet, that's all I'm going to use as a faucet for now, because I don't think I need to set up a full kitchen sink faucet with everything. I just need like a small little thing, you know, just a small little faucet that runs a little bit of water for drinking and cleaning stuff or whatever with. So anyway, I went over these already. These are the stainless steel. Like I said, the 3-stage water filtration unit that I'm buying has all 3 filters next to each other, but I don't know if they're connected in the housing or not. I couldn't figure that out in the listing, so If they are, I can return these, but if not, I need these to, these are, yeah, 3/4 inch connectors, stainless steel connectors between each housing to transfer the water. And then on to figuring out how to do this with the tank, because my water tank is a 2-inch opening at the bottom, and I don't know if this pipe thread is the proper threading for that yet. This was just on a whim. I was at the store and thought I'd grab it while I was there. I need to go and look at the tank and see exactly what the threading is and find out if there's some kind of connector piece or special connecting piece that I need to make that work. If not, I can always just really load this up with some pipe threading and force it in there, but don't know yet. Anyway, if this works, this is going to go into the bottom of the water tank, and then I bought a coupling piece because I have to step down. This is a little tricky getting this to... Alright, here's the coupling. And then what we're doing is we're stepping down to 3/4 inch so that I can go directly into my PEX line. So this is a 2-inch down to 1 3/4 or 1 1/4 inch. This one took me a few moments to get it to connect there. There we go. And then this is a 1 1/4 inch down to 3/4 of an inch. That goes right there, and that'll drop me all the way down from the 2-inch tank all the way down into, if I grab another one of these, little 3/4 inch, and that will go right into there and immediately into a PEX. So that will supply my water line right out of the tank. However, in case I decide to put like a small sink right by the water tank inside the garage, and or I want to do like a small connection right off of here for my dog's water bowl so that I can just give them water directly from the tank, I decided to, you can see these are some little T connectors and some little 3/4 inch couplings. So then I can put the coupling here, put a T onto here, and then I can still immediately go right into 3/4 inch PEX. And then right off of this, I can do a little 90-degree street elbow. If I can get this to... There we go. A little tight. And then again, I can go directly off of this and do another 3/4 inch PEX connector, and then I'll go connect PEX, and then I can do a little shut-off valve. So bring this a little bit closer. So we can do another little PEX between these two and do a shut-off valve, and then another small piece of pipe off of this, and then I can use that to directly feed my dog's water bowl right next to the tank. That's awesome, because they don't really have to have filtered water. It's not that I won't give it to them, but you know, just an easy way to do that. This will also, or on top of all of this, I've thought about also using another street elbow to minimize the pressure coming from the tank if that's an issue. I don't know if it's going to be or not, but I figure if you have to make the, anyway, another 90 street elbow prior to connecting to the PEX for the main line going into the filter. If that is an issue, if the water pressure is too great coming directly out of the tank into this, going straight into 3/4 inch PEX, you know, from a 2-inch down to 3/4 inch. If there's a pressure issue, I don't know if there is or not going to be, because I've never done any of this before, but you know, I thought why not do a little 90 there to reduce the pressure a little bit before going into the PEX. Or if I want to do the dog's water bowl and another sink or something right off of this thing, there's another connector. Here's another T. And here's another street elbow. Then we take another one of these little 3/4 inch down to PEX. and then we can just PEX that up to like another little wash sink or whatever. And then this, of course, goes on the end here, if I decide to go this nuts with it. Don't know yet until I get out there and start building it. It's being difficult getting in there. Anyway, you get the idea. That'll connect there, and then this will go over to my water filtration unit. So anyway, yeah, this took me a while to visualize in my head because, you know, like I said, I've never done any of this before, but it's fun. I'm having a good time putting all this together. It's gonna be fun when I actually get out there and start building it. And I do have PEX outside, but they're like 10-foot lines. I'm not gonna. You guys know what PEX is? It's red and blue plastic. But I'm not gonna go out and show it to you. So, but yeah, and then all my connectors, like I showed at the beginning. Tools, little pump, and for the pump, since it's not a continuous run, or you know, you don't want to run it for like hours and hours and hours on end. I mean, it can be run for a couple of hours, but you know, you don't want to run it continuously. It's not designed for that. And this is just a plug-in, so what I'm going to do is probably run, you know, have an outlet for this, and then run a switch to the pump to the inside of my little living space out there in the garage. And every time I need high pressure water for the shower or the sink or whatever, I can just flip a switch that'll turn this pump on and give me water pressure into my little living quarters out there. So pretty cool. I mean, I'm gonna have a bypass or a cold water bypass from the hot water heater, and if there's enough gravity feed pressure coming from the tank directly into this little faucet, then I might not have to turn the pump on except for when I want to take a shower, when I want a high pressure shower. So anyway, like I said, hours to visualize this, but it's coming together. And now I need to go and order the water filtration unit and a UV light setup, which is costing me a lot of money. Let's just say this is over $1,000 already for all this stuff. So anyway, see you guys later.